Hey everyone, this is J-Town, and this is our very first episode of the DLC FYI. DLC has become a really big part of gaming nowadays. It's almost as if retail is only part of the experience now. And being online, playing online, and downloading extras and other games straight through the internet is just a big part of gaming now. So, what the DLC FYI is here to talk about is some of the trends and some of the new things coming out and some of our favorite parts of DLC. So, let's get started. Some of the big parts of DLC, there's three main parts: downloadable games, and in downloadable games, you can see in the game marketplace here, there are arcade games. There are downloadable full Xbox 360 games, and there are also, if I can get into there, indie games by independent developers. So they have them all categorized. Arcade games, you can search by top rated, top downloaded. Top downloaded, here you can see Castle Crashers, one of the best games on Xbox Live. A lot like Golden Axe, each character has their own magical power, and you can go through 4 players. Really cartoony, fun adventure game. Top rated, Castle Crashers is #1 on Xbox Live, and #2, one of my favorite games of all time besides Final Fantasy VII, is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And then a lot of extras, a lot of the really good DLC arcade games here on Xbox. I'm doing Xbox because I'm mostly an Xbox player. I do have a PS3 and a Wii and handhelds and everything, but I'm mostly an Xbox because I have to admit I'm an achievement whore, so that's where I'm at. So arcade games, and I said games on demand that can be downloaded, full Xbox 360 games. And they're a little more pricey on here because you are paying for convenience, and that's how they do it. Still cheaper to go to the store and get a hard copy. Plus, going to the store doesn't take up your hard drive space, obviously. So, and then indie games are, really inexpensive. 80 Microsoft points, about $1 or so a piece. And that's the first main part, are those downloadable games. The second main part of DLC are the add-ons. So add-ons can be extra levels, complete new adventures, expansion packs for games, but they can also just be little content, a new character, a new weapon, things like that. And then the third main part is just other stuff. So if we go to Game Marketplace, add-ons and extras, you can see here what I call the Rock Band 3C, because you have to find everything else in between hundreds of Rock Band songs or Lips songs or anything else, Rap Star, Dance Central, because there's probably 100 of those to every, one of everything else. So, but then you can also download videos, themes, gamer picks. I have them by genre: card and board, classic, family, fighting. But I prefer doing it titles A to Z. So, basically, navigating menus on all these is fairly easy. It's almost like shopping online. I'm going to show you under F, one of our favorite games, especially when it comes to downloadable content, Fallout 3. So Fallout 3, throughout 2009, came out with 5 really good DLC. You can see here, this is just to download the game itself. But I'll go over to new games. Add-ons and extras. A to Z. Fallout. F. I seem to forget my alphabet about this time, so we can go over to the downloadable content, see all extras, and you can see on the left of each one, a shirt is going to be an avatar item, controller plus is going to be an add-on, that's just going to be a game, and these are videos. So we can go top downloaded, and you can go across the top to top rated or top downloaded. So the 5 DLC, first one, Operation Anchorage, came out about January of 2009. The Pit came out March 09. Broken Steel, May 09. And then the last 2, Point Lookout and Mothership Zeta, were later in the summer, June and August. But I downloaded and I played the crap out of all these. So I'm going to talk a little bit about each one. Operation Anchorage wasn't my favorite. It's a very linear level for Fallout, especially for Fallout. But there are some cool guns, as you see on the right side there. I don't know if you can see on the video, but you can get Gauss rifle, Chinese stealth armor, or winterized power armor. That was my favorite. That was what I was looking forward to the most. But like I said, in the Fallout universe, a linear level, isn't going to cut it necessarily. So, to the Pit here. Where did I go? Was one of my favorites because of the setting. Rundown Pittsburgh with in a raider city. You can go through, and it's a little less linear, and a lot of the levels and quests that you do in this one are actually pretty fun. So, third one, Broken Steel, was my favorite because it was an actual continuation of the story, and you actually got to take out the last of the Enclave. Especially liked the part where you follow Liberty Prime. I think that was one of the best sets in gaming that I can remember recently anyway. Fourth one, Point Lookout. Probably the most open-ended, which really played on the Fallout 3 strengths. Because especially one of the achievements that you can get is to find all the areas. And that's what Fallout 3 is all about. Last one, Mothership Zeta, was kind of a play on the secret UFO crash site that you find. And you can go up to the spaceship and follow, and you find some characters in history. That was kind of interesting. And though this one really doesn't have the best environments, kind of repetitive, it does have some pretty cool energy weapons. So that's Fallout 3, and in a nutshell, when you download all these and play through them, you expand your game. I played Fallout 3 for 2 years, and Fallout 3 New Vegas I'm still playing. So those are some of the best DLCs. Next episode, we're going to talk about a little bit more of the Fallout New Vegas downloadable content, and I have been asked to do also maybe Portal and some of this other stuff, Mortal Kombat. And I think with Mortal Kombat we'll talk about other stuff like Street Fighter and Street Fighter versus Capcom, or Marvel versus Capcom, some of the new DLC that's going to be coming out for those. Some awesome new characters, Ghost Rider and Hawkeye. We're really looking forward to that. So thanks for tonight, and look forward to the next episode coming soon. Thanks, everyone.